Now the battle in GT Le Mans, that cracking scrap, is coming up behind Alessandro Balzan, who's third in the 63 Ferrari, third in GT Daytona rather. And there's a pass as the Ford versus Chevy battle gets... Oh, there's a touch and an off. This is a huge off going down turn 4. And it's the leader, it's the race leader involved there, trying to go 4 wide as the Ford and the Corvette were battling. And Ricky Taylor gets involved in that. Jordan Taylor gets involved with that. He's moving again. The Corvette's right front is destroyed. And that was all happening on the slightly damp part of the circuit still underneath the Chevrolet bridge. The number 4 Corvette, Tom Milner, trying to go by the Ford, and I think had it done, right front ripped asunder from that car and has made heavy contact with the right-hand side wall. The tyre wall doing its job, but that car is going nowhere. And now Jordan Taylor with damage. How much damage? It was big contact and he did hit the wall. The Corvette was airborne for a while. So the race
is still leading.
20 minutes to, well, yeah, he had 24 seconds. He's only just leading.
Yeah.
Left rear damage to the 10 car. He's gone through, missing the pod. If that's all he's got away with, he's a very lucky lad. Rear toe on the left side is out of kilter on that car. Oh yeah, they've got damage. The rear wings loose as well.
Around, yeah.
Yeah, it's going to have to come in. The rear clip. Tommy Milner is out of the car. He's been seen by the first responders. He said, yes, I'm fine. So we had a PC car, a GTD car, and then 3 wide behind as... Well, that's extraordinary. Jordan Taylor was nearly past them and then seemed to either lock up or spin up the rear wheels.
No, he was around the outside, but he wasn't clear of the number 10 car as he tried to turn into the corner. There's a lot of marbles on the outside of there.
Agreed, Jeremy.
Turn 4.
Do you think that was just a touch?
Well, let's have a look here
from Tom Milner. He got through. He was past the Ford. Then from the right-hand side, either the Corvette ran wide or Jordan Taylor pinched down, and I really can't say which it was there, Jeremy.
I agree.
Very definition of a racing accident. 3 wide there, though, with a 24-second lead.
Well, yeah, but I mean, you've got so much speed coming down there. You've got much bigger acceleration than the Corvette coming down that hill. But the problem is there's a whole bunch of other cars in there as well.
Well, this race, again, is thrown upside down.
18 minutes remaining.
Now, short yellow, pits will not open, is what we're being told.
Yeah, inside the final half an hour of the race.
The 10 car with new bodywork ready for it. It needs a new rear clip and a new rear wing, and query damage to left rear suspension. My goodness, they've been lucky if they've got away with that. You know, I think they might have.
Who?
The 10 car.
Well, that rear wing, you can't leave.
No, the left rear suspension, Jeremy. If they've got away with that, they build those cars tough, Delabra. That's extraordinary.
Oops. He's weaving around there. He almost took out.
He's got a problem.
He almost took out.
Something's bent, he says. He almost took out the cars that were being waved by. Might get a stop and go for that. Might get a stop and go for that. Not supposed to weave around behind the safety car while the pass around is going on.
Yeah, and the number 70 car, by the way, is back on the lead lap.
Always assumes he was intentionally waving around if something's wobbling.
Yeah.
Yes, something is wobbling, and it's wobbling more on that left rear.
Well, I tell you what, when that car comes into the pits, number 31 car will lead, having been, well, struggling all weekend long. How remarkable is that? And then Joao Barbosa is running third at the moment. Then Steven Simpson with the fastest car on the track in car number 85.
So here's the question. That tyre wall needs repairing. And I know we haven't long since had the back to green, and we're seeing it's a quicker yellow, but there's 16 minutes left. How quick can that be done? We still haven't got the car moved yet. So right now, you leave him out.
Well,
you leave him out in the lead.
Indeed so.
Because he's going to lose the race as soon as he pits.
Of course, you're right.
So you leave him out and hope that the race doesn't go back to green.
Yep.
Because he's not going to go in until he open the pits anyway. And if they're not opening the pits, then he comes in, he gets to have a drive-through. So
yep.
You leave him out.
Absolutely.
You leave him out and hope the race doesn't restart. We talked about a 2-hour 40-minute sprint race with strategy. We didn't necessarily expect the strategy to have to come in yellow flag periods. Yeah. And that's exactly what's happened both times. Which tyres, and now with a damaged car. This could be the most damaged car we've ever seen win a race. This is Audi-esque, isn't it? 15.5 minutes to go. The Corvette, or the remnants of it, 3/4 of a Corvette, going on to the back of that car. Tom Milner, by the way, has walked away from that. A very scary looking accident. High speed, high impact, and off the ground for that car. They build them tough at Pratt & Miller. And the best thing we've seen is Tommy Milner walking away from that car and saying quite clearly to the first responders, yep, I'm absolutely fine. I don't even think he was held out the car. He opened the driver's door and walked away. There is no right front suspension on that car at all. There is no right front wing. There is no right front anything on that number 4 Corvette. Not that long ago that was just concrete and a bridge abutment down there.
Yeah.
And that's what we were saying earlier on about this car, this racing circuit still having the character of the old one, but having been updated.